Welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading for the next 2 weeks. Going to take a look at what kind of energy you're in, who's coming towards you. And then, of course, I'll look at Aries through Pisces for you. It is your individual reading, so I do dive a little deeper. I look at their thoughts, feelings, and intentions and any messages they may have for you. Plus, if you have a question on your mind, I will pull a yes/no bonus question for you at the end. Hello, everybody. I am live. So if you watch this after the live stream, it takes a little bit for it to process, for you to get the transcript, and so forth. All right, let's take a look at the energy for Scorpio. What is showing up in your cards today around your romantic life? For Scorpio. All right, well, we get the Lover's card. That's a good start, right, Scorpio? Gemini energy. What are you worried about? All right. You analyzing every little thing in your relationship, worried about every little thing. Things are going good, things are not going good, or, and if they aren't, something's wrong. If they are, something's wrong. What's going on? Well, we got the Lover's card, so we're already tapping into some kind of deeper type of relationship forming here. So the energy around it is the Seven of Pentacles and the Strength card, all right? You're really looking at the future, you're trying to figure out where this relationship's going, and you've got this Strength card here. It's like, it's okay not to know where the relationship is going at the moment. And you may be keeping your guards up a little bit. And you could be dealing with somebody. This is the overall energy of the relationship. So it does seem like there's a wall or barrier of, who wants to let down their guards, right? Who wants to be vulnerable? But the Strength card is talking about a bond that you're forming with somebody that seems to be growing in time. Like every little thing that you kind of go through with this person is strengthening your internal trust for one another. You're challenging one another. This is one of these relationships where, not everything is going to go exactly how you think it's going to go, but at the same time, it's going. All right. The universe has plans for this connection. And the Seven of Pentacles is requiring control and patience and allowing things to unfold naturally. So when things, what's dropping in is when things are not going your way or things seem too quiet or uncomfortable for you, try to find the comfort in those moments. There could be a lot of differences in this relationship or the way this, is showing up for you that is different from what you're used to in the past, because something is changing here. All right. The Seven of Pentacles is somebody here has thought or is thinking about where things can go. You got me thinking about the future, Scorpio. You got me thinking about the possibilities of growth. The seeds have been planted. You've said something, there's just the way you are, your ability to get things done, your ability to maintain yourself is, planting seeds in this relationship. Somebody is thinking, I never really saw things like this. I never saw this connection like this, but I'm actually starting to think, there is possibility for growth here, so let's see the energy. You got a Leo energy here. You got somebody that has got growth on their mind, is invested in this connection and definitely invested in you. I feel like this person also has a hard time reading you at times, because you are coming off a little bit strong. You got your walls up a little bit, you come on strong, maybe for some of you. And if you come on too strong, sometimes this person may back up a little bit. All right. So, that just keep that in mind, especially if you're on guard and you think something's wrong, but there is nothing wrong with this person. You're going to put them kind of in a standoffish way. All right. That Seven of Pentacles has been coming up a lot. All right, so we have the Tower card. This is funny because yesterday's reading was, funny. And I was making it funny, Scorpio, because you had this relationship, somebody really feeling you, somebody really connected to you. I mean, you are definitely like somebody comes into, you come into somebody's life and you shake things up. Right? It's not, there's nothing subtle about you. You may think you're subtle. You may think everything is cool and you're fine, but there's always something, even with your presence in a relationship, that you just shake people to the core. And this is the second time you've gotten this Tower card. All right, yesterday and today, right, which is this energy of instability. It kind of feels like somebody feels, like I said, they can't always reach you. They don't know, are you going to lose control? Are they expecting you to lose control? Have you lost control, right? Or do you just kind of keep yourself together so much that, Spirit's saying you can't keep, you can't keep everything in. You've got to voice yourself, because it looks like the Tower card, if something's not going right for you and you're not able to express yourself, this Tower card is saying something's got to give. All right. But I feel like your person just doesn't know what to expect from you at times. And it could be something light. Like somebody brought that to my attention. Somebody found that one of my Scorpios was a little bit unstable because her job could take her anywhere. Right. And so if he got connected to her, fell in love with her, at any moment, she could just up and move, right? Take off. And so your person might be feeling like with you, like, oh, you're hiding something, or, you're not completely letting loose with me because, there's something else pulling your attention. What if something else happens in your life? What if you decide, you want to move? What if you decide that this isn't for you? Well, it feels like somebody is definitely that much in love with you, right? With this Lover's card, that it scares them to death that, something may break down, like the truth may be revealed, something may be unstable about this connection. And here's the Two of Pentacles. It's like you've already got this person one foot in the door, so really it's one of these, like I said, these bonds that are just through time, through over time, you're going to see that things are just going to keep unfolding, right? Because your person's already invested. All right. So they may fight it. They may feel like things are a little bit up in the air. They may feel like it's uncertain, but you can't stop love from forming. You can't stop feelings. 1 minute, and this is the other thing too. They may feel like they never know what to expect from you. All right. And this is where I was saying, like, when things are going good, you may get uncomfortable. And this is part of your own trust issues. If your person's too quiet, what's wrong? Why does something, you're suspicious? Why does something have to be wrong? Or if you have too much time on your plate, or if things are quiet, where's the drama? What's going on? You're so used to, Kate, you're so used to, on some level, something always happening, or something, or someone maybe even betraying you. You just have these fears that are embedded in your subconscious. That's a Scorpio trait. Okay. But this person seems like they're trying to figure you out. And regardless of what's going on, you might be going through some sort of tower moment. And, Spirit is saying, just kind of keep it together here, because you've got somebody invested and it is a little overwhelming. You may be the different type of person for this person. All right. But this is where you may be teaching, both yourself and somebody else is teaching you trust, right? How do we trust one another? How can we manage to get through this? It is a little overwhelming, and emotions may be all over the place. Now, I can see this Knight of Swords coming in. It's like, this is showing me that the direction's constantly changing in this connection. All right. It's like 1 minute we're assuming one thing and the next minute we're assuming another thing. So this is telling me that assumptions are getting thrown around like it's nothing. Right. So it's like, what are we going to assume here? We're going to assume the worst case scenario, and it does look like somebody here, if something has happened between you and another person here, it's like they're not going very far. They're coming back in to say, wait wait a minute, you know, we've got to work this out. We got to figure this out, because it does feel like one of these things too, where you're just, there's pride, or there's ego, or that's happening here. And somebody here, there's a turn of events here. So something may have happened where you had a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit, because the Tower card can say there was a blow up between you and somebody. And now you're wondering if this person is even still, you know, invested. And we can see yes, but it does look like there's an argument or a clearing up of something coming your way. It's like, we need to get something off our chest. We need to figure this out, and we need to be authentic with one another, right? And we need to be patient with one another. So I am seeing that this is a relationship that can be kind of intense, especially with the back and forth. And what could be intense, like I said, what keeps coming through for you is that you just get uncomfortable with the silence, or you get uncomfortable with the roadblocks. If something's not going your way, it automatically for you may feel like it's got to be going the wrong way. It's got to be, there's got to be a rejection here. There has to be something. So you might be trying to control a situation when there's nothing happening at all. And if a situation is falling apart right now, you can't control a tower. You've got to let the old fall away so that you guys can rebuild the new. And it looks like, again, your person's intentions here is to continue moving forward. No matter what, we're going to take it one day at a time. We are going to figure this out because you have me invested in you. All right. And I'm seeing the Three of Cups here. This is somebody who has established love. You guys have established some form of connection here where, you know, you feel good. It looks like in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be some sort of, you know, conversation about how can we turn things around here? How can we lighten things up? All right. Can we work on things? Can we reconcile whatever this was? Can we try to figure out how we can move forward? And I am seeing there's a lot of people that support this connection too, right? So some people are looking at you guys like, why do they keep going back and forth? And they might even be looking at you like, you know, maybe, you know, you need to relax a little bit, let go a little bit, because this person really does. This person always comes back to you, Scorpio, always comes back to you. There's something about you that you pull this person in. And this is where it goes back and forth. You guys go from having a good time. You guys have a good time, everything seems good, and then, you know, something happens where all of a sudden we get triggered, or something gets shaken up here a little bit. And this is assumptions. We're both assuming the opposite thing. We're both assuming, we're both defensive. There's a very strong defensive energy as soon as things are going good between you guys. As soon as it's going really good, it's like you eyeball each other. Like, what's that? What? This is too good. This is too good. This is too calm. This is too quiet. We need something to happen here. So what does Spirit want you to know about this? The Page of Cups, right? You got, all right. So what I'm seeing is maybe, Scorpio, you're constantly looking at the future. Like if something's not moving, you're thinking that it's not going to unfold, right? You may be too far ahead, right? Trying to do everything, trying to plan everything, trying to control everything that happens in the future. You're always worried about the next date, the next step, the next call, the next text, the next, what's happening next, right? And this is telling you, you got to stop doing that. Spirit's saying this person has love. This was coming in your reading yesterday. This person is like, Scorpio, holy shit, when I first met you, when I first laid eyes on you, when I first saw you, you're like this, you know, but you're cracking up. You're forgetting how this person sees you. This person sees you so different than what you think. This person sees you as strong, attractive, inner strength, you know, I mean, very, very, sometimes very calm, and then sometimes you can just be very defensive, right? And this person has love for you. And I just think this person's having a hard time, you know, knowing when you're going to get upset, or knowing when something's going to switch. So you got this person kind of on edge. And this card here, the Page of Cups, is saying, let's just go back to where we were playing in the sandbox, you know, where we just kind of had said, let's hang out, and who cares where the day takes us. So Spirit's like saying, bring back the love here. You guys are growing something here. There's love here, playfulness. And I can see that this person is really falling for you and is really, but the instability, let's pull one more card for the Tower. The Queen of Swords. All right. There's things you say. There's things that I don't know, like if you just are saying things, if you're assuming things, if you're, sometimes you are very direct, maybe too direct. Maybe this person, maybe you don't trust so that you say things, you know, and this person may feel like they just don't know what you're going to say or what you're going to do. You must be in your head and then all of a sudden thinking that they're on the same page as you. And then your person's very simple. Your person's kind of quiet. Your person is kind of doing their thing. And you're over here thinking every single thought with this Libra energy, right? And then all of a sudden you say something to this person. They're like, where the hell did this come from? What's going on here? You know, what are you assuming? What are you thinking? All right. So your mind, you have a complex mind, and your mind must be going to the worst. Your mind must be going to the truth. There's got to be something else going on here. There's got to be something. You're trying to figure something out. And Spirit's saying your person here isn't as difficult as you think they are. They're not as complex as you think they are. They're probably still working on the same problem that you brought up to them the last time, and they're still on that, and you're 50 steps ahead, right? So you're feeling like somebody owes you some sort of justice. And maybe for some of you that triggers you, because maybe some of you are like, well, I do. But I am getting the feeling here your person is trying. Your person's trying to put the work in. Like they heard you. They know they want to, it looks like they're trying to take a step forward. They're constantly, but it seems like you take 2 steps forward and it goes back. We get guarded. We start to go 2 steps forward. We have a good conversation. We have fun, you know, everything. I feel the love. And then all of a sudden Scorpio goes, Fri, what's up? Something's wrong. Or you take something personal, right? And, you know, and it can go the other way around. So I'm keeping it one way, guys, but it can go the other way around. You may be feeling like you're on eggshells. Your person is constantly saying things and it makes you feel unsafe or unstable. You know, it could go either way. But what I am seeing here is that Spirit's like, we got to stop worrying about every possible thing that can go wrong and stop trying to get ahead of the game. And let's just enjoy the moment here with that Page of Cups energy. Anything else? We get the 6 of Wands. You know, it's like the 2 of you have strong personalities, but you deal with things differently. It's a very strong bond, and you both, I mean, in Scorpio, you may get a lot of attention, or this you know, it could go either way, actually. But, and so there could be even a little bit of jealousy that comes in here. A little bit of assumptions, right, that come in. But what I'm seeing here is 2 people that really have the power to handle one another. And if there's anybody that can handle this, it's the 2 of you. You guys can figure it out. You guys are at this stage of sort of bouncing back and forth, and it's really about trust. It's going to be about trust with this one. All right. So let's see what else Spirit has for you with this. You have more power over this person than you think. All right. And in a good way, not in a like, you know, power hungry way. All right. I will find my way to you. All right. And I also get, I was pretending to be someone else. So somebody here may be kind of holding back who they really are, wearing a mask because you come on too strong. All right. And I do have, I am sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. So there could be an apology coming towards some of you as well, too. All right. So let's see, with this being said, I got Leo, I got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini showing up for you. And I do have a younger water sign, maybe. But let's dive a little deeper into Aries through Pisces and see if I can sneak a little more and see what I get for you with Aries through Pisces. All right, so just give me a second to shuffle the cards because I'm going to dive in. Remember, if you want to win a personal reading, all you have to say is happy birthday to Virgo under this video or any other video during this season. And if you want a personal reading, my website is frankiestarot.com. Good morning. All right, so what does Scorpio need to know about each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces? I'm going to choose their sun, moon, rising, or their Venus, whatever resonates with you. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, connected to an Aries, let me put the banner up. All right. Connected to an Aries. All right, 8 of Pentacles. All right, so, you know, you feel good to them. You feel comfortable, but they do feel like they can't always give you what you need. And the Queen of Swords is showing up. So Aries may just feel like you have a lot on your mind and you're not happy with them. All right, so there always seems to be something that they can't please you or feel like they're not pleasing you. All right. And, you know, there's a part too that feels like they think you just kind of reach out to them because you're bored. And I don't know what you want is what I'm getting here. It's like, I can't figure out what you really need, what you want from me, but I am seeing stability. That's what you're looking for. So it does feel like you're wanting stability, they're wanting stability, but for some reason you guys can't seem to find common ground. The 8 of Pentacles is, you know, telling me they want this, but how you guys define stability, you know, it is saying be patient with one another. Maybe you're just not getting the stability that you want. And they're thinking that they're providing what stability means to them. So there does seem to be a compromise that needs to happen here. They do feel like, though, they can't figure you out. Taurus, Page of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So Taurus is like, hell yeah, you look good. Taurus wants to flirt with you. All right, I don't know what to say to you, though. The 9 of Pentacles, you look good. You're so strong. You come on strong. Look at this, 9 of Pentacles, the Strength card. You got some pride here, confidence, Scorpio. This person is like, man, you got it going on, right? You got me all giddy. Right. And I am seeing Saturn energy. So slow and steady. There is you're testing your Taurus, you know, and I am seeing self-control, maybe even being vulnerable. This might be teaching you how to loosen up and be a little vulnerable. All right. Because your Taurus here looks fun and playful. Like they're feeling you. They're into you. All right. And we have Gemini, 2 of Swords. So Gemini is kind of in their head. They got love for you, but they're confused. All right, they're about to come in, shooting a bunch of texts at you. I feel so drawn to you. All right, so they are definitely in their head over you. Expect a decision. Expect a, you know, conversation of some sort coming in with them. All right, they can't stay away from you. The 5th house, right? So this is romance, fun, play, dating, a strong connection. I just, you know, maybe I miss the flirting with you. And my heart is just pulling me towards you. Cancer, I get the wheel card, so the wheel's turning, the Hanged Man, this ain't over. All right, maybe in limbo, but, you know, you still got them stuck on you. All right, there's some consequences, though. It may not go anywhere, right? They may feel, or you may doubt that it's going to go anywhere. You guys seem to trigger each other. And I got, will you ever make things right? So one of you feels like, you know, you both kind of, you know, one of you feels like the other needs to make it right. And it is very karmic here between a Cancer, but I can see them coming back around. All right, another chance to do it over, but will it go anywhere? Who knows if somebody makes it right. But listen to the guidance of your soul when it comes to a Cancer. Leo, Ace of Pentacles, the Knight. Oh, they love you. Look at this, but you are the devil. All right. They are obsessed with you. It looks like, you know, but there's player energy here too with the Leo. They might even think you're a player, one of you. I've been struggling without you though. All right. So they're coming back in. It looks like potential for growth, but you guys may trigger each other because there's a strong attraction between the two of you. Virgo sees themselves with you. You're definitely one of their kind. They do have a fear of being rejected by you, but it's not going to stop them from, you know, they see potential. They got you on their mind. All right. Sometimes I hear your voice. So they're actually thinking about you so much that they're delusional. All right. You're discovering who you are through one another. So this is a relationship that's testing both of you, but they seem to see themselves with you. Libra, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. All right, so they're wanting to build some sort of stability with you. They're not in any rush. You know, they're feeling pretty good, feeling pretty safe, taking their time. All right, I know more than you think, though. So they're holding on to something. They got some info on you. Or they know how you feel. Look at this, Scorpio. All right, they know more. They understand you. You got a Libra that is like, it could, you know, there's a little jealousy going in here too, but it's intense. But you got a Libra here that's got their eye on you, right? Wants more than just, you know, what they're leading on. Scorpio, you got the Empress card. So abundance coming your way. All right. And we got the Seven of Swords. So you might be getting some sort of truth revealed here. All right. And we got the Ten of Swords. So you and another Scorpio, all right, you may decide to end it. You may be like, you know what? I can't trust you. I've done this plenty of times. All right. I've been here before with others. Look at this. You might be seeing a lot of red flags with your Scorpio. All right. They're charming though. They are definitely, they squirm their way into your life. They know how to charm you. They know how to get you because you're attracted to them. But you have the truth coming up and you might be facing the truth about your Scorpio. Yeah, there's sexual energy here, but do you want to do this again? Sagittarius, going back and forth with a Sag. They're kind of worn out. They just kind of trying to figure you out. They desire you, that is for sure. All right, but you definitely get them, in their head and overwhelm them. They don't know which way to go, but it looks like they're following their heart. Step forward here. I watch your social media, all right? And so they're very possessive of you, all right? They definitely have their eyes on you. Capricorn in love, Capricorn, the Queen of Cups, the Moon card. They're not sure what to do. They can't tell what you're up to, all right? And the King of Pentacles. You must be playing it real cool, acting calm or working, but you got them thinking. They don't know what. They can't figure you out. All right. I have communication coming in, but they're definitely in their thoughts about you. But their heart's telling them one thing, they're in their emotions, but they keep talking themselves out of it. All right. And I want you back, right? Aquarius, the Chariot card coming in, the Two of Wands for another date or coming in to meet up with you, the Ten of Cups. They want something more. They see a relationship with you. I can be myself with you. All right. So Aquarius is like, you're definitely the one. So nothing is set in stone. Definitely stay adaptable because something is changing here with you and an Aquarius. Pisces, Queen of Pentacles, all right, doing their thing, all right, focusing on growth, focusing on the future. And the Ace of Cups, it looks like they see you in it, all right? You didn't imagine it, so pay attention to the signs with your Pisces. It looks like they're trying to get your attention. And I see Pluto energy. Something has changed, and I'm seeing a renewal, all right? So they could even be trying to manifest you in, but they got their eye on you. All right, let's see your yes or no, Scorpio. Think of your question. Yes, Sagittarius is next. Ooh. You've got a yes, and you have the Six of Pentacles. You have Taurus energy, and you have the moon, right? So we do see things are changing here. Expect some sort of gift. And the Six of Pentacles is whatever you've been working so hard for, the universe sees you, and the universe is going to pay it back tenfold. Right? There's going to be a balance in your life. And especially if if money's your thing, right? I'm manifesting you win the lottery. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care. Thank you guys.